Welcome back to another episode of Couch Potato Man. I'm Cloud. You kicking it with J Smokes, B Dub. We back in the game, man. We're about to kill it tonight, man. It's been hectic, man. We've been having a lot of technical difficulties behind the scenes, man. But we got them right. We got them together. We're back. We're back activated, man.
Back.
There's a lot of stuff been going on in the gaming industry to where you don't know what the future looks like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot of going on, man. And the first thing I want to bring up is Xbox is predicting a hardware decline despite its huge revenue boost from Blizzard. I'm assuming that's what I'm saying. Activision and Blizzard all together. I'm assuming that's what that is. But they're saying that they're going to have a lot of hardware decline. So I'm guessing we're going to have another 2020. Cause that's when Xbox was messing up and nobody could get their hands on a Series X. Only you could even get one. You could even get an X. Like, I know the S was like, it was hard. Like, I couldn't find one. I found one that's like the Holy Grail. But how do you guys feel about that, man? Jay Smokes, man. How do you feel about the decline, man?
Okay, so I got two things with that. It sucks. All right, as a consumer, that sucks. But at the same time, that also makes the consoles, like, I don't know, more value.
Right.
Just because you have a hard time finding them and getting them, and that actually could be a favor in their, in the long run. Something negative into a positive type deal.
Right.
But I don't understand why they would still have a decline. What's going on around the world? I really haven't paid attention to the rest of the world like that.
Right.
Video game news.
Right.
So I don't know if there's another pandemic going on that I just don't know about because I'm so, underneath the rocks here.
Right. I don't know what's going on, man. It's crazy, man. I'm concerned for the gaming industry, but there's been like little seances, like you were saying, that that they might be going out of business, bro. So, and hopefully that's not real. Because like I said, man, and before in previous videos, man, if I end up happening to get rid of my stuff, man, I'm going straight computer, bro. I don't want to be controlled by nobody's algorithms no more. I'm done with that. Done.
I'm glad I went to the PC route just recently.
Yeah, because I'm about to be free from the chains of consoles. Because, nah. But how do you feel about it, B-Dub?
I read up on it and saying some stuff, like you said, people talking about going out of business. I mean, with that, I'm not going to even lie. If they do go out of business, I'm going to be sad about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's that spot. Like I said, like you said, it was hard to get it in 2020 when the pandemic was out.
Right.
People couldn't find the excess too much. And I was having trouble finding the X. So I found one. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get this.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, with that, like I said, with Activision out here laying people off, what can you do about it? I mean, Game Pass revenue though, that's a good thing. Game Pass getting a little bit of revenue, but other than that,
I had to wait a whole year before I even got my X.
Games out there's going to catch our attention and stuff. That's going to catch everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? It could be on both of the platforms you see. It should be on them.
Right. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
They don't go that route.
Right. If they go out of business, man, that's gonna be. I know there's gonna be some dumbasses out there somewhere that are gonna be like, yes, Xbox is gone, they're out of here, yeah. Tribalistic, stupid fanboys, like, that, and that's, as a gamer, that's gonna make me feel some type of way. Like,
Right.
I'm a gamer, gang. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would I don't care how much I don't like PlayStation or whatever, whoever's console,
Right.
what the hell's, like, that's not good. That you guys got to look at yourself next. Can y'all be next?
I'm like I said, I'm glad I went the PC route already. So
Yeah, so like I said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm going PC if the Xbox goes away. Like, real talk.
the thing is like I said earlier, I'm sorry to cut you off. Is I just put too much money into the Xbox ecosystem.
Yeah, me too. To me to switch back to PlayStation after all these years, I've been playing Xbox since 360, man. Like, real talk. I'm not an original Xbox owner. I bought one.
I'm original.
I bought one in recent times.
No,
But I'm not during those times of the originality. You know what I mean? Like,
I was original.
I wasn't that. I was 360 Halo 3 guy. Crackdown 1.
Halo Original is literally what sucked me into Xbox Original.
Right,
So,
right. That's what got me so hyped because I had an Xbox. Because I got to play the new Halo was going to come on. Like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was up all week. And bro, I would call GameStop every day.
I used to sit-
I'd
used to
call
sit in
them.
lines. I used to sit in the lines for those games that came out like Call of Duty and whatnot.
Yeah. Bro, I used to call GameStop every day. Like, so, and these niggas have told me already yesterday. So when does the game come out again? Like, you're like, what the fuck's going on, man? So, I don't know, man. But like I said, bro, that I'm reminiscing. Now we're having, but we need to get back. Like, it'll be a sad day in hell, I guess, if you want to call it in game heaven, I guess, if we lose a game development, a game company, a gaming platform, what I would better call it. That's what you would call it, right? You know what I'm saying? So, if Xbox goes away, man, I'm going PC, bro. I'm going decentralized. I don't want to be controlled no more. I don't want to be in nobody's ecosystem no more.
Right.
Yeah. Further news, Assassin's Creed Red is its code name, quote unquote, details linked online. So it's set in Japan. They're basically preparing people for sometime in the middle of the second quarter of this year. It's going to be out. How do you guys feel about this Assassin's Creed? And how do you feel about Assassin's Creed Infinite? I think that's what it is. Infinite is where they're making this platform for all Assassin's Creed games. I think they're trying to make an MMO Assassin's Creed games where one plays Templar and the other one plays the part of the Brotherhood. But Assassin's Creed Red is set in Japan. It's supposed to be a single player game. I think it's single player. Don't quote on me on that. But I know for a fact it's set in Japan. You're supposed to be one guy. There's two characters. One is supposed to be a shinobi and one's supposed to be a ninja. So one focuses on melee attack, kind of like the Valhalla series and Odyssey of recently, where a lot of is attack based, not more so focused on stealth, which would be the ninja side of things on that game. So how do you guys feel about that? Jay, I'm gonna give Jay Smokes a break. We're gonna go B-Dub first, man. B-Dub, what did you think about that, man?
Wow. Straight into it. The whole gang, with all of them.
Well, that's Infinite, but Assassin's Creed Red, the one I mentioned, is the one that is supposed to be set in Japan. You play as two different characters. You can. I think. I don't. There's not a lot of detail on it. There's supposed to be two different characters. I'm assuming they're going the Odyssey route. What they did with that, or even Valhalla, they did that too. You can play as, but one is the Shinobi, which is sword based and fighting combat, and then one is the ninja, which is the female, where you can play stealth based. So how do you feel about that, man, on the Assassin's Creed Red theme?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, to be real. I think, because if you think about it, I mean, how Valhalla was, you get to play the dude or the girl. I mean, that was cool, no lie. And you get to create them as you, to your pleasure at the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Want him to wear this suit,
right?
That suit. But with that, like I said, I feel good about it. I just hope they come out with a good story mode with it, since it's two people gonna be in there. I haven't seen no online about it. Like the last time they had it online, I think, what was it? Probably, it's been a while since they had it.
I know they got something going on for the phone. I don't know if it's online though, but I know there's like a phone version of the game. Yeah.
Like I said, with that, I mean, if they hit it on the nail, it's good to go. Like I said, some Assassin's Creed, Origins, and they were good. Even though they had one character, they were good. They came out with DLC. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the games I liked the most. I don't say most of the Assassin's Creed in the hat, but let's just hope. You know what I'm saying? They come out with something. Since it's gonna be in Japan, it should be something new.
Right.
So,
with that being said, I hope they keep it authentic, like with proper Japanese characters, not characters as in playable characters, writing. So like an actual Japanese person, be like, oh, that says so and so, and it's actually real life. It's not like where you find people with tattoos and it's supposed to say hope when all actuality it says hamburger.
Right.
So yeah, if they use actually, if you hear the characters talking to themselves in Japanese, that'd be nice. I mean, obviously we need a dubbed version for us Americans to hear it, but I will also appreciate it being authentic in that way, because we're in that region.
Right. Right.
It's one thing when you're doing like history with hieroglyphs and Egypt's, we are still trying to discover what those hieroglyphs stands for. So you can make up whatever you want, but if we actually have the knowledge behind the things, it should be represented within the game itself.
Right.
Outside of that, man, I like when they have dual characters in games. All right, you play the good and the bad, or is no side is good, no side is bad. You just got sides, and that's what that is.
Right.
And I actually appreciate that because it takes a minute to figure out a story, two stories that's supposed to come together as one. And not a lot of people can pull that off. So if they can pull it off pretty good, I'll be happy with it. Now, with that being said, I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I loved number one and how they twisted the history for a sci-fi part into it, especially the side mission. That's what I loved the most was the side mission. But none of the Assassin's Creeds after that ever went to that same level. So I'd never really cared after that because I played number 2 and number 3. I beat number 2 and I didn't even get close to beating number 3. And because it was nothing like number 1 at that point,
Right.
But yeah, that's what I have to say with that.
Well, hey, I hope it's better than all the other. Yeah, I don't know, man. So far, I'm not gonna lie. I love Odyssey. Odyssey's better. I thought Valhalla was good. It was cool, but I think Odyssey was better than out of those two. Out of those two right there, but the one that takes the cake for me is Origins. Origin.
Favorite one right there.
Yeah, Origins is it's the shit, bro. Like it did like in that transitional stage of those games, like how they're made. Origins is the best out of all those games.
And on top of that, Origins kind of went back to its old roots.
Yeah.
With the arms, you know what I'm saying? All that. Hey, back.
This new Assassin's Creed, it's cool, bro. I really don't care for it. It's all right. I like it in a certain way. I like the story aspiration of it, but as far as like, do I want to keep playing it if I beat it, probably not. Like right now, I can download Origins and play that right now if I wanted. Like that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, too. I can just click on it and play if I want to.
Yeah. So so I hope the next Assassin's Creed's dope. I hope they make an Assassin's Creed game set back in the Inca Mayan era. That'd be great. Me having ancestral indigenous heritage as well. It would be a great game if that was to actually be in like I'm pretty. They already did it, but I want them to make a game where it's open world North America or South America. Like, you know what I mean? That'd be great. They don't have that. They don't have that, bro. Like, and I'm glad that Valhalla kind of like touched that. It was great to see, some representation. Shout out to all my indigenous Americans, I'm Yamasi, by the way. I had to throw that out there. But yeah, man. So that's how I feel about that. I hope they do that. I hope they, actually do something like that, but they already mentioned that Assassin's Creed Red will be the last for a while when it, do a game that big open world. So we'll see what happens from there. Yeah. So in other news, Nintendo, you can get a deal on Nintendo Switch if you get it through Amazon. You can get one so cheap as of $264.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I've seen the other too. That was like $300.
You can get you a deal on Switch handhelds for $264 at Amazon right now. Get them while they're hot, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about that, Jay Smokes? Like your eyes wanted to pop out of your face.
And I wish they had that deal beforehand. My kid be into the Switch like no other.
Right.
And then, of course, the wifey gave the Switch to the kid. I'm like, really? I just bought you this. I took my time and I spent the $350 it took, waited in line, and I got you this. And 4 months later, you get bored and you allow your youngest to take it from you for the most part.
Right.
And I turn around and bought her another one.
Right.
All right. And then she's like, I'm not wanting it, and gave it to the kid because the kid played the other one so damn long, so damn hard,
right, that
it broke. So he ended up getting another one. And I'm like, oh my Lord, these things, they're nice. Because, I like that availability of moving around.
Right.
You literally moving around with your console without moving around with your console.
Right.
And I thought it was dope, but they're expensive. Cheap, but expensive.
Right.
Especially when you're buying it for, the amount of people I have in my family.
Right.
It's not like a typical family of three.
Everybody likes to Switch. I got a Switch. I personally got one. They're dope. I love them.
It's great.
You say what? What you say, B-Dub?
I said I just want to. I'm gonna tell you now, y'all get it when I was hot.
Get them while they're hot, baby boy. Get them while they're hot, man. If you can't, man. I was thinking about grabbing another one. I love them, but I wish they had the Steam Deck
God, they get that. I was telling you.
for half the price, bro. Like, I love them. Like, there's a couple games already that I want to play on there, and yeah, bro. Yeah, I'd probably be on the Steam Deck hard as hell, bro. That's a computer in your hand, bro. You know, so yeah. So another news, we got news about Suicide Squad. Justice League will kill the Justice League. They're saying that it's too short. The game isn't long enough, and you know, well, from the people's perspective of, I don't get how they can say that, you know. Personally, me, I don't really care for the game the way it looks. I don't think I want to. I'll play it, but I don't think I want to buy it. You know, instance. You know, so I don't know how anybody can like judge that game as of right now, because for one, you played the early developed version. So how can you say that this game was quote unquote too quick? I guess, what was it, the missions that were too quick, or what was too quick about it? The game's definitely given what's that game called, Sunset Boulevard or some shit like that, some what's, you know what I'm talking about, Overdrive, or
Yeah, it's called Sunset Overdrive.
yeah, Sunset Overdrive, yeah. So yeah, man, I don't know how you can do that. I don't really care for the game. I don't think I would want to get it again. Like I said, I will play it if it was there in my face. I would play it, but me as a person, not a really big fan on Suicide Squad. I never really cared for it, and that to me personally is a terrible representation of what the Suicide Squad would do in a video game. Jay Smokes, you look like you ready to say something. Go ahead,
Well,
man.
I was gonna say, like, even though it's early development out, that just means that a good 80% of the game is done. And if you've knocked
The game's out. The game's out.
done,
Yeah.
done. Oh, well,
Done.
clearly the game got to be short, and they must have underestimated how people play games.
Right.
All right, because many people are not gonna just lie about them not having, you know, no games.
I feel like they cut
The
develop
length of the
time.
game.
I feel like they cut developer time
Probably did.
to
And
get
they
the
probably-
game out quicker.
And they probably didn't have much of an indoor tester to see the length of the game itself.
Right.
You truly have gamers play the game before other people play the game. You know, and but I that's just sad. It's sad that that, you know, these games, once again, you come out and they're trying to be AAA games, and
Once again, game
not
companies.
they're not AAA for shit.
Once again, you guys get
know.
millions of dollars just to fuck up one game. Like, how hard is that? Like, I don't. What the hell? Like, I know I'm not the brightest fucking cookie underneath the sea. You know, I'm smart, but bro, if I'm playing old ass video games and they are getting my attention,
And newer
Shit's-
games can't.
and newer game, what the fuck's going on?
Ask a question.
Yeah, you know, that's a sad thing right there. Like,
And then you can't blame it on graphics. Because that's what a lot of dumbass people like to use. Oh, it's the graphics. The graphics are not cool enough. The game, there's games out there right now, graphics are ass, but the gameplay is dope.
and well, because now it's about the way the game looks, not how well the story's being.
Right.
BS, like, I hate that.
It's
I hate it, but that's true.
but it's like we said beforehand. businessmen is running the show.
Right.
Because yeah, it is a great industry. It's a great business. And what made it so great in the beginning was it was created by the common man. All right.
Right.
But the common man wasn't business savvy. They couldn't make huge amount of money. And unfortunately, money speaks louder than anything else in this world.
Right.
All right. So now businessmen are the CEOs, not gamers.
Right.
You know, not the. How many CEOs do you know that started off as a tester and worked their way up and became a CEO, compared to how many CEOs just became a CEO because they have business degrees?
Right.
You know,
Right.
so it's literally how our foundation changed over the years from game savvy people to money savvy people.
I just feel like that's just the industry, period, bro. Like, I don't think it's just the gaming industry. I think that's all industries now. Like, everything got watered down. Like, music industry, that, like we said, we keep talking the gaming industry, obviously. The car industry is getting lame.
Movies.
Movies are getting, movie industry's lame.
I don't want to admit to this because I'm a man and I got my pride on here, but in general, back in the days, movies used to pull a little tear out of my eyes. You little tear jerkers.
Right.
And I don't even get so much of that. I barely get a chuckle.
Right.
Okay. It's all about just quick cash grabs.
Right.
Right.
I'll say something just about like that. It just now it's past grabs. You don't even get the feeling of the movie that you feel back in the day. You probably feel for a character, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was going through rough stuff that they've been through. Now it's like they just throwing it at you, like don't even feel it no more.
Right.
You don't feel it. You don't even see where they come from. You just see them pop up on the screen.
Movies are garbage as fuck, bro.
I mean, you know, back in the day, they used to have you invest time and energy into a character.
Yeah.
To have like sequels and
prequels. Remember back then, he used to have there was a character like you just said in the show where you could relate to, and then you would feel some type of way if something happened to him and shit. Now it's just like
now it's just time skip left and right. There's a whole lot of time skip. Let me tell you a little bit about this. Time skip into the future. Here we are in the main storyline. Time skip some more. Now you're at the end of the storyline. 2 hours later, you're done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's so much information that you didn't even get. How or why does it even start in the first place? You know?
Right.
It's like, can't explain that to you. Leave it as a mystery.
Another thing I can say, too, the sports industry becoming garbage now, too.
Oh, man, bro. Don't even get me started on that shit. That shit is watered the fuck. Dude, let's not even. That shit is garbage, bro. That shit is over with, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever was left is over, bro. That shit is out of here. I don't know why people feel like they can even fathom the idea of, oh, this shit is great, this shit is cool. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is garbage.
You know what trips me out is
what?
People political correctness. All right,
that's in everything now, bro.
It is in everything now, and I got you on that one. But I'm not a huge sports fan. But when you have a name like the Redskins for the longest time, all right, and nobody says anything about how unsensitive it is or racist it is or whatever it is.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, everybody's tunes change out of nowhere. Oh, we got to change the name now. Why? I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything, but it is a little bit of our history. For instance, the Confederate flag becoming illegal or something like that in certain states. I am not for the Confederate. Clearly, you see my skin. I'm not for them. But that is still.
You know what's crazy? Huh. So the Confederate flag originally doesn't represent what people think it is.
Just like the swastika. Just like the swastika was originally meant for Nazis, but that's how we associate it. The original Nausicaa was stand for peace.
Yeah,
And that's what Hitler wanted was peace,
yeah.
but peace for his own kind.
The Confederate flag represented the Cherokee Confederacy.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. History. There's history there. And just by getting rid of it, we're losing our history. And people are going to become more and more ignorant.
No, not the Cherokee, the Chickamauga or something like that. Something like that. Battle of the Chickamauga. But yeah, you're right.
We won't quote, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, history gets rewritten, it gets watered down.
Gets forgotten and repeat.
I mean, kids don't even know who the fuck Ice Cube is now.
That's basically what it is. Basically, it's watered down. Oh,
it's not even just watered down. It's also forgotten about.
School ain't even the real stuff you learn in the real world. Well, one book can actually derail your thinking of life. No bull.
Right.
What are those things?
Nah, that shit's over with. Them motherfuckers bam.
I'll look it up. But just know, it's a book out there that I just said that would derail your thinking of what the real life is. I'm not gonna say it though. You can just go look for it. I ain't putting no names out or nothing like
that.
In other news, PlayStation 5 is making a new PlayStation 5 Pro. So, they're obviously it's going to be fat. Yeah, they're making a Pro, PlayStation 5 Pro.
I always hated that.
That's crazy.
I can understand why they'll make a Slim, but they've already made the Slim, which is the digital version. And the Pro is not the digital version where it actually has a hard drive. Why are you going to make another hardware with a little bit better specs and call it the Pro, which is, PlayStation 5.2?
Right. Right.
And not just come out with it originally. I hate those schemes. Those are cash grab schemes.
Right.
And how the hell they're going to make their own PlayStation 5.2 when they're having a hard time producing the original 5? You know how many people are still looking for 5?
I'm trying to figure out how Xbox can't get their shit together, but PlayStation can.
Because Xbox doesn't want to take anything from their parent company, Microsoft. They want to be independent. PlayStation.
So Xbox wants to be its own thing and doesn't want to use any of the Microsoft's money to do what they need to do.
That's the sole reason why Microsoft or Xbox is still in third place and still falling behind, is because in general, Microsoft versus Xbox are two separate companies. Even though Microsoft created Xbox, so therefore Microsoft is a parent company, it is two separate companies and they don't want to be merged together. They want the profits, but they don't want the bills that has to come with making the console, So the whole Xbox was literally just a pet project for Microsoft. And in the beginning, they did well. Well, the original did well. The 360, we all know, had the ring of death. And the Xbox One, they were spying on you with the Xbox One with that camera. All right. So, they had a concept. They ran with it. They tried to keep things separate because they didn't want the losses to affect Microsoft. That's my perception. I clearly don't work for Microsoft or Xbox, but the way I perceive it is they wanted to start a new branch of consoles, but they didn't want to flip the bill for it like that, and they don't want the negative RP that comes with it.
Right. Right. So, I mean, hey, that PlayStation's a cash grab themselves, though, bro. They got to make a new That's what they do. They make a new console whenever they can make one and get away with it.
Every 5 years, there's always a new console.
Speaking of new console, Xbox making one too.
Yeah, I heard Xbox is making a
Yeah, I heard
Pro.
they're making a Pro X. Yeah, and I'm getting it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Why? You
Fucking all
already
that
got one.
shit.
That's for the living room, no
That
lie.
shit.
Oh man, I'm not gonna invest into another Xbox. I would
I mean,
probably.
I got the Series S. You bastards got the X. Motherfucker, you. All you got.
Exactly. I waited for the year.
So
I had to
I'm gonna
wait.
get this new Xbox Pro. Fuck you. No,
Uh,
no, I'm playing.
you go ahead and steal K Savvy's. He doesn't play it anymore.
I told him, bro. I said, hey, bro, let me buy your shit off you, bro. He was like,
Let's do it.
no, that's my baby. That's my baby. My baby. I'm like, no, bro. Like,
But he's a 1 hour nigga now, so he doesn't even need it anymore.
yeah, shout out to 1 hour, man. That's yeah.
1
If
hour.
anybody wanted to know what that hat means on the artwork, that's what that means. The nigga only has 1 hour. He can't play the game 1 hour. Cause you know why? I love my baby. Side inside, and I'm playing a little size inside joke. Nah, but anyway, how you feel about it, B Dub? About the PlayStation 5 Pro coming out, man? What you think about it, bro?
I think you're right. You know what I'm
Cash
saying?
grab.
Gotta think about it. I know Xbox been doing it, but they've been doing it for a specific reason and it worked. PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? They trying to copy what Xbox doing, but in a different way. So let's say, for example, okay, my girl got the PS5. He considering probably going to get that. I'm looking at it like, no, might want to stick with what you got. Like, well, yeah,
But
I can add that to the collection. I'm gonna be playing with it too, but I'm gonna still play the other PS5. Other friends come through, they can come in. Like, yeah, true, but again, it's a cash and grab. Know what I'm saying? It's literally what you gonna be. You gonna be seeing the same thing, but it's gonna be in a different kind.
it would be dope.
Slightly powerful. Might be, you know what I'm saying, the graphics might be a little bit up there, a little bit more, but come on now. You basically seeing the same thing as a PS5.
Right,
But it's basically another cash and grab.
right. Well, that's another cash and grab, and unfortunately, dumbass motherfuckers gonna get it.
That's what I really think about.
So would have been dope if they would give you a better discount. So okay, we come out with the Xbox Pro. I bring in my Series X. Like, all right, you spent $500 on this thing. Well, $700 at the time. It's $500 now. We'll give you, $250 for it off of the next console. Now in this day and age, if you do that, you're looking at maybe $50 off the next console, and that's about it.
Unfortunately, that's the case, though. Yeah.
It would have been nice if they could give you a better return, on the current system that you have for the better system. The fact is you already spent the money once, and they want you to spend the money again.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact. In other news, PlayStation, they are expected to do a state of play pretty soon to unveil their latest, newest games coming out in 24. Says that they're planning on blowing Xbox out the water. Microsoft. How do you guys feel about that, and what do you think? We all know that there's going to be fucking exclusives, pretty much. This is who it's PlayStation. Who gives a yeah? I mean, remember the days when you could get a game and you knew that it was going, you knew it was going to be on all platforms, but
all platform was only 2 though.
And that's why I think they did E3 like that. Like, I mean, I knew they had their own segments, But back then, most of the time when you would see on E3, you would see games come out that had something going on simultaneously with other consoles. Like, but I don't know. But how do you guys feel about PlayStation State of Play coming out pretty soon?
Well, what I'm feeling is, I really don't care. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna disrespect y'all like that. But I mean, like you said, I love the days back in the day where you knew the game, you know what I'm saying, wasn't gonna be exclusive. They was gonna come out for our platform. But you know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna show some showcases where some games where they gonna show exclusive, some other games where there's not that's basically on other accounts. But I think they're gonna show more exclusive than what they showing on more accounts. Because they want people to get the exclusives first. So once they get them, PlayStation can, know what I'm saying, combine that money to what they getting with all the other consoles, you know what I'm saying? So say for example, okay, they come with one exclusive. Like I forgot the Ninja game. My girl got it, but I forgot the game what it's called. You ain't got it, go get it. So, but say for example, okay, that's an exclusive. So they come from another game like they catch everybody's attention, like Street Fighter 6. That caught my attention. But you know how that's what they gonna do. That's how PlayStation always be coming first. The exclusives be good, but some exclusives don't be good, but most of them do. I can't lie to you. Most of them do. Some compete with the Xbox exclusive, some don't. But in that state of mind, I just hope PlayStation, know what I'm saying, talking smack like they trying to blow us out the water. So, Xbox had a good showing. I mean, they blew out PlayStation out the water and you seen it. But I just hope, know what I'm saying, to each his own. To each his own. That's all I can say on that. To each his own.
Honestly, I'm not a big PlayStation fan, period. And that's just because I've just invested so much time in my Xbox. It's not because of any of the games or how they do their business or anything like that. It's just I've already invested my time over here. So with that being said, like you said, I don't give a fuck. But for the sake of a consumer, instead of a biased consumer point of view, I think it's actually good. Get more people in the hands of your market, your ecosystem, and whatnot, and I can see why the exclusive games are the way they are for the sake of encouraging people to be on your side. But I don't care for PlayStation like that, and I, as a player, don't care for exclusive games because I want to play I want to be able to have access to all games off of one console.
Right.
So,
Right there.
Well, shit. I mean, hey, I'm not really a fan of exclusive games either, bro. Because the whole reason why it's like that is because PlayStation. Xbox wants to go be. They want to expand themselves. They want to be in different streaming services and shit like that. But unfortunately, PlayStation wants to block them. I don't know what that's about. And every time Xbox gets an exclusive, PlayStation feels some type of way about their exclusivity. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they do.
I don't know what that's about.
Look at Starfield. They were pissed
Right, and then they start crying about like, fuck you. PlayStation probably got on there and was like, we're gonna probably stop selling to Americans if we can't get what you guys got going on, and you know what I mean? They're probably hitting them with shit like that, bro. Trust and believe that, bro. Like real shit, man.
Making it 5 times harder to have crossplay going on.
Right.
Gen.
Right.
All right. You see that? He's trying to block the Activision. You see that?
Yeah, they were caught blocking Microsoft's deal with Activision and getting all the exclusive rights to Call of Duty, bro. That's what they got mad about. Yeah.
That whole probably years or months, which was crazy. I mean, that was literally popping up on my phone with different articles about what was really going on. I'm looking at it like PlayStation already cried.
Right.
Y'all come over a business. Come on now.
Well, that's how capitalism works, bro. Welcome to the world. Welcome to capitalism, dude.
Capitalism with a little bit of competition.
Yeah, sometimes that even includes murder. For real, like real shit. And that's how capitalism works, bro. Like, I mean, you don't think they got plants in certain companies and other companies to come back and tell them, like, what are they doing? Like, come on, bro.
Company espionage. Yes, they got them.
Right, they got that, bro. You know.
What are you? I'm a spy. Oh yeah, for what country? No, company.
Yep. You probably got people from Sony and Microsoft and people from Microsoft and Sony. Real shit. Like, this is how it works, bro. Like, but that's how it works. Yeah, man.
Oh shit! One more thing, yo. The Dragon Ball Z Kakarot that's coming out with a new DLC.
Yeah.
It's talking about Goku going back in the tournament and he fighting Oob.
Who?
Oob? Or boob? Oob or boob? Oob? Okay. I mean, the series there just ended when they're getting ready to fight, so.
Yeah, but you're going to be doing more before the fight. You're going to be doing more before the fight.
Okay.
And you see, and I seen the trailer. Goku, he not in his original form, like the blue with the orange, you know what I'm saying? That uniform. He not in that form. That uniform. He got the uniform where now it's blue. I think he got on it's like yellow beige pants or like yellow or white beige pants. I'm around that with the tie down and everything. Like it's y'all checked out the trailer if you didn't check it out. It's gonna be put like this. That one's gonna be real fun. No lie. I was waiting for something like this to come out. I know people's waiting on the tournament, but I don't think that's gonna happen because that was a long tournament. That tournament went for months.
Hell yeah. You talking about on Super?
Yeah.
That shit went on forever, bro. Like, it was ridiculous, bro.
Probably I'll see it's gonna happen. Probably on the same Sparky Blue, but I don't think it's gonna happen there. They probably gonna go a way different form. Way different story mode off that. Probably.
Right.
Check out the trailer, the DLC. They said it's gonna come out this month. I don't know the day yet. I'm looking out for it. It's on the see. Just go check it out. You're gonna like it. So that the ones they've been coming out with, been cold. No lie. But this one, I hope it tops the one from before when Goku was a kid and everything and stuff like that. He aged up, went to the tournament. That was cool. So I liked that one.
Right.
But go check out the video. Go check out the video. If you like it, if you gonna cop it or not, that's your decision. I'm already going.
Yeah, already going for it.
Ain't no point in that. So I'm copping that.
I'm honestly waiting on that one game coming out. Damn, what's the name? Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Killer Clown from that sounds like an old ass game.
Dude,
But they're making the game nowadays, like, and it's so lit, bro. You gotta look into it. You know what I'm talking about? Killer Clowns from the '80s series TV show.
Yeah. I remember. That's what I was saying. They sound old.
Yeah, but they're making it in the game for a night now today. You should look into it, bro. It's dope.
look at that.
You say what, B-Dub?
And I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, bro, that shit is cold, bro. It's hard to, bro. The shit cold game. Just look into it, bro. That shit hard, bro. Anybody, yeah. They definitely make a new. I keep saying this, bro, but they need to make a new Predator game, bro. I want that shit to be open world, bro. Like real shit. Like you should be able to like, or at least make a game, a Predator game, where you and your homies, you play in a crew online, like a group of niggas each mission, kind of like on some Left 4 Dead shit or something, but on some Predator shit, and you're doing a mission as Predators, and you're in a group of Predators, like they hunt like in a 4-pack or whatever when they go do a mission. You and your homies will play as Predators, and y'all go do missions, and if you survive, you can't die on none of the missions, because if you die,
You're talking about hardcore one life games.
if you die, you lose you drop down a rank and you lose the gear. Because in the Predator culture, they have to survive to rank up and get new gear, and you know what I mean, and ranking and shit like that. Yeah.
Also, in their history, the way to prove that you became an adult is to start your hunt, your first hunt.
Right, because you're a young blood. Right.
Exactly.
Right. So that's what you should be doing. They should make a game like that where you and your homies play as Predators. You know, you can go in stealth, or you can just go in fucking up everybody invisible in the camp, or whatever mission y'all doing. Y'all can be stealth. You get more points if you do whatever. Don't even want to do that. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know, like it'd be cold, bro. Or you're on an alien planet and you're in an alien hive and you gotta go hunt the queen down, and you're in a group of Predators and y'all gotta go hunt her down and you die. And that'd be cold as fuck, bro.
You know, I'd rather play the Danny Glover game or the Danny Glover character.
Oh, make a Predator 2 game where you're basically playing as Danny Glover.
Yeah. But you get that classic ass old gun from the Western age.
Right.
Man, I love the franchise of Predators and Aliens. Used to watch them a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah, Predator was the shit, bro. I don't really care for the Alien series as much as a lot of people do.
Love the Alien series. You know, and then at the same time, I appreciate how they try to, tell the stories when you had AVP versus, Alien, Alien versus Predator.
Right.
And they had the story like they trapped an alien queen and they forced her to produce eggs and offsprings so they could have, the younglings can have, for the most part, an easy first hunt before they start hunting the more advanced creatures like man.
Right. It was like more of a trial run.
Yeah, exactly.
Tutorial run for them.
You weeded out the weak with that.
Yeah.
And then you just had your true warriors at that point.
Yeah. Yep. They would go set them out, and they had to kill it was like 3 of them, and yep.
Yep. And I like how they told their story. I know it's nothing to do with the game or anything like that, but I appreciate how they bridged the two storylines of Alien and Predator with that.
Right.
Obviously that is not canon to either of the storylines of Alien or Predator, but it worked quite well. And I don't know. I appreciate that. There's a poetic into it because they're like, hey, you knew the kids came to Earth and they were on their second or third mission when they were hunting humans. But what was it like to hunt their first? What was their first hunt like? That's where the aliens came into play. They're already genetically engineered, entities. They weren't born legitly, through evolution. They were created by another life form.
Right. That would be a cold ass game if they made a game about aliens and you got to take over a planet. You just, you choose a planet and you got to infest it. Like you got to be infested with your alien brethren, and that'd be cool, wouldn't it, bro? Like you just.
Oh man, it'd be dope. It'd be even better if they allowed the mutation that you got. Let's say you did get impregnated by one of those aliens, and your next life wouldn't be an alien. Your next life would have been a hybrid.
Right.
Right. So that'd be nice.
That'd be cool, bro. Like you go to a planet and you play as an alien queen, and then you make your own, and then you gotta take over the planet by turning everybody aliens and infest it and shit. That'd be cool as hell, bro. That'd be lit. I want my fucking money, Fox. You hear me? I want all my money.
Yeah,
y'all hear me talking right now. Yeah.
And so help me God Jeebus. If you put this in a movie, I need 10%.
Right. I need 10%, man. That's all I need. You can keep the rest.
Yeah, I'm not greedy.
I'm a witness to it.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Great, grand, and wonderful.
Yeah, that Hobbit game, that shit's ass, bro. I heard that shit was terrible, bro. Like,
gonna do it.
Yo, it wasn't on this platform. Because I would have been got my cut. I'm the one that said y'all should have went open world. Even Sonic.
What game? What game should have went open world?
I said Dragon Ball Z. No, I said Dragon Ball Z should have did the RPG to see how it would work.
They did that with Kakarot, though, right?
Yeah, I came up with the idea. And then I said, if Sonic went open world, which they did.
Talking about that Sonic, the new game Sonic? Yeah, that Sonic's lit, bro. I still haven't beat it, bro. I want to play it. I can get into it. I can definitely get into it. It's dope. The game's dope, bro. The soundtrack is dope.
Sonic dope. I didn't beat it, but it's like now the DLC. It's like you start way old at the most, but you started with the new characters on there. You like right now. I'm starting with Amy Rose right now. In the open world thing. So,
I haven't played the open world Sonic yet, so I don't even know what it looks like.
It's dope, bro.
It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, I heard the saying that it is dope, but
that's the one that actually brought back Sonic. No bull. It's dope.
Just like I don't know. I've always been hesitant when it comes to games now. Right. Fallout 76 scarred me. I'm gonna keep saying this, but it scarred me. So I've been really hesitant to play many other future games, and all I can do is just shake my head. I'm afraid.
I feel you on that.
Right, real shit. Yeah, there's a lot of games that scarred me too, man. I had a lot of faith in the Mass Effect series, but that last one, Andromeda. Oh my god, bro.
Don't get me wrong, Andromeda started off great though.
Ass.
I think it started off great.
Yeah, the beginning part was cool.
The beginning was beautiful, but not as far as I got. And then after I've beaten the beginning of it, then I started hearing everybody's talking about trash about it, and then another game came out shortly after that, and I kind of got sidetracked, and I never bothered beating it. But I heard it was ass, so I was like, that's not encouraging me to go back to play it.
Right. I don't know, man. This goes back to the big guy that wears the big jeans with the big pockets and only wants money. Once we can take the industry back When I say we, I'm talking about gamers, man. We can take the industry back. We don't gotta let big companies take over because that's what the fuck is going on. They know what the fuck we want, you know? Like, do the right thing, man. Do the right fucking thing. Stop half-ass making games. And if the game isn't done, don't put it out. I understand you gotta make quota. There's a certain time that the investors want their money back. But
start seeing the money coming back. Yeah.
right. So
Yeah. Nope. Once again, we go right back to the full circle of it's not gamers in control, it's businessman in control.
yeah.
And you know who I blame in all this? I blame Uncle Sam. Good old Uncle Sam, the government.
Oh yeah, he got in. Uncle Sam started getting into video games when the rating system came out, the mature system. That shit all happened when Vice City came out, bro.
And that's when it became mostly business savvy.
Yep.
Oh, because it's like, oh crap, we got these rules and regulations we got to follow now. Beforehand, we just had freedom.
Yeah.
All in the sense of true word of freedom.
They're saying a whole bunch of kids were going around doing bullshit and mayhem when Vice City came out.
How you gonna blame games?
That was Bush's wife, right? That did that.
Yeah. And it's like, how are you gonna blame games for what the parent are not doing, which is teaching their kids what's right, what's wrong, what you see on TV, video games, magazines, and whatnot is not reality. It's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Don't mimic fantasy because it could end bad in reality. It's just that simple. That's why we call it fantasy. Shit, part of the word fiction and fantasy are in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I really hate it when people blame video games for something that's just not true.
Right. Real talk, bro. Real talk. That's just another cop out. Everybody needs a scapegoat for something that they can't control. You know what I mean? They gotta have some type of, just like smoking weed. They had to tell you, oh, it's a bad thing. You're gonna go to hell. Like, you can't control it, right? So you gotta make something up about it.
And in all actuality, it just makes you extremely lazy. Like, who the fuck wants to do anything when they're high as fuck? No one. All right. How are you gonna get what is it? Mad reefer syndrome?
Yeah, mad reefer syndrome.
Where you go all crazy like, you start raping people and doing stupid things like you're high on fucking crack. Weed is no crack, okay? But they act like it is. It's just wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the case, man. Well, that was another episode of Couch Potato, man, and chilling with your boy Cloud. We got J Smokes, we got B Dub, K Savvy somewhere in the Mac background.
He's the 1 hour.
He's the 1 hour. You know, man, I'm loving it, man. You know,
I love it.
we keep it. We got it going, man. You see, Cloud got his equipment going, and we gonna make it popping, man. Anything y'all like to say before we bounce on out?
Thanks to the channel. If you haven't, double to the channel, subscribe to it. We always talking about good stuff on the channel. You know what I'm saying? We all the Couch Potato family.
One couch.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yep.
So we going want to say
one family, one couch.
Yeah. You want to say something like he said? Go ahead, drop it down in the comment. And mention them up.
Smash that like.
Smash that like, man. We just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. For post notifications and all that, man. And that's couch, man. We on one big couch, man. See y'all later, man. Next episode, baby. We're gonna be back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace, man.
Peace.
Peace.